Thank you so much for joining us today. It's so great to see such a cross section of the folks that we sent invitations to that were able to make it to join us today. My name's Michelle Ferris. I'm the Executive Director of the Aberdeen Health Foundation. And welcome to our first PEP rally. We hope this will just be the first of many to come. And I'm really excited to be here today to introduce you to the PEP program and its co-leads. Really what we're doing is we are inviting you to go on a 6-month health journey with doctors Gabriela, Ilie, and Rob Rutledge. They are the dynamic husband and wife team who've developed the program. Dr. Ilie is a prostate cancer quality of life research scientist, and Dr. Rutledge is a radiation oncologist. To date, more than 500 cancer survivors have taken their program, their 6-month program, and have experienced important and invaluable gains in mental and physical health. So that's why we here at the foundation, we asked the question, and we were curious if PEP could work for a more general population audience, and particularly for people with ongoing health conditions or health risk factors. So that's what we're embarking on today. So I want to turn it right over to Dr. Ilie and Dr. Rutledge to introduce us to Pictou County PEP.
Thank you, Michelle. Really, it's such a pleasure to be here, and we're honored and really excited about this collaboration, because this is really an initiative that wants to transform a community into a blue zone. So this is really nuts what we're trying to attempt to do here. But we are trying to do so based on science, based on evidence that we found with cancer patients. And we think that the same program could be just as beneficial to all people affected by chronic disease. And without further ado, let me just jump into this. Just a quick idea as to what this is. I want to talk about the program with you very quickly, and also invite you on this journey. So this is a comprehensive program. It's multifaceted, it's based on science. It started 7 years ago by engaging patients with chronic disease, understanding what their needs were. Patients were an intricate part and continue to remain as an intricate part of this development. We have by now close to probably 1,500 patients, primarily cancer patients, that have been involved in the various aspects of developing this program. This is also translational science. When you review the literature, you find out what's already existing out there that is meant to deal with the problems that patients bring up and fit one another. So like a key fits into a lock, we wanted to develop something that is science-based from all points of view, that it's global, that it's comprehensive. So this is a program that has daily notifications for 6 months. It provides exercise training with demonstrations. So this is not just, two people coming on screen and telling you what science says that we should do. No. We're going to do it together. This is a prescribe, describe, and demonstrate. Those are intricate components that science says that we need to have. If something is so good, well, we should all do it. Right? There shouldn't be some authority out there telling us what to do. We should all do it. So strength exercise, we provide elastic bands to help us all do this program. There is information science and interaction about sleep, attitudinal healing, cognitive restructuring, relationships, and how some very practical tools as to how can we improve our relationships with the most important people in our lives. There's meditation, breathing, healthy diet, time restrictive eating, information such as eat foods, mostly plants, not too much, social networking. There's daily habit formation information. How can we make things happen? So you're going to get to see my husband and I in our home, basically really making a community with you and telling you, how are we doing this, right? Because we're all trying to do this Together, we all heal, we all grow together. There is a second Tuesday of the month live video conference where we interact, we break out in rooms, we do activities together, we answer questions that you might have about the program, we update the scientific evidence behind the program. And this is just a quick snapshot as to those are the daily videos that you will get. So you get an email in your inbox that says, click here, watch the 10-minute, the 2 to 3 minutes video from Gabriela and Rob, where we review the science and we tell you what the schedule is for the day. We have daily instructions, strength training Mondays and Thursdays, and the rest of the days aerobic exercise. And we do those exercises with you. And there's not just strength exercise using your own body weight and those elastic bands, but we have yoga, we have qigong and other forms of strength exercise. We have prescribed aerobic activity. We want to make it fun. We're working with the Aberdeen Health Foundation and various local organizations. Any kind of movement, get up every 5 minutes on the hour. Sitting is the new smoking. So we do this. We have daily dietary recommendations, how to live on a low budget. If you have $150 to spend on a month, how can you spend that $150 on food, not chemicals, mostly plants? And how do you cook it? Practically. So you see my husband and I, once a week, we actually have a video where we cook a meal alongside with you. There is a Facebook group where we're going to cook together as well. We teach you about breathing, about meditation and mindful meditation and the role that plays in changing neural connections. We talk about relationships. We talk about the importance of recognizing ourselves in others, in our neighbors, how to love, how to connect, how to be giving, how to be kind among most importantly. We have those monthly video conferences. Every month we get online with you. We have small group discussions. We have, as I said, Facebook activities. And this is just very briefly to tell you that the core of this program took 7 years to develop. We have phase 1, phase 2, phase 3, randomized clinical trial, and also phase 4 now international trial, proving that the program works in terms of changing mental health, physical function, and overall quality of life. And this is, perhaps I should just very quickly mention, let's just have a quick look at this. This is a randomized clinical trial for prostate cancer patients, 6 months PEP versus standard of care with a crossover as a 6 months. There were 128 patients in this trial. So as you can see, people were pretty much the same at baseline, but by 6 months, the guys that were in the standard of care had higher mental distress, poor urinary function, poor sexual function, poor overall quality of life, and their physical function wasn't good either. The guys in the PEP group that took the program, which is very similar, and actually Pictou County is a much more extensive program than what you're seeing on the screen, had better mental health, better urinary function, better sexual function, better quality of life. They lost weight. And those gains were retained at the 12-month points. And of course, we published those results in the world's most prestigious scientific journals, platinum journals like European Urology. The program is so good that has spread throughout the countries. Now we have clinicians throughout the countries that are leading the program. We have sites in New Zealand. We're working with other 5 countries, expanding the program globally. We have also extended to all forms of cancer. And it's a really effective program from the community's point of view. It serves the urban, the rural community. It's proven, it's based on science, it's organic. You have live interactions. We are not going anywhere. The program is for 6 months, and then we keep in touch with you. Those monthly video conferences continue indefinitely. This is the only program in the world that is the longest and has engaged patients for more than 4 years. People are not going anywhere. It's like Hotel California. People come in, they don't want to go out. This is the information. All you have to do is go on pictoucounty.pep to find out more. We have a video there. So when you go on the website, this is what you see. You get to see a 10-minute video explaining you all those components of the program using videos. And then all you have to do to sign up is enter your information, and one of our representatives will get a hold of you. I just want to play this quickly because it's too much fun not to.
Hey, Pictou County residents, do you want to have more energy, feel stronger, think more clearly, and feel less stressed?
The Pictou County Personal Empowerment Program is a free, daily, 6 months of home-based health promotion program
with the power to create lasting gains and lasting change for those that take the first steps and sign up.
Pictou County PEP is being launched as a research trial approved by Nova Scotia Health.
designed to improve your health and that of your loved ones.
Learn how to join this program at pictoucountypep.org and share this information with everyone you know in the region.
I hope you'll join us. Let's go, Pictou County. Get PEP.
Rob, on to you.
That's like, wow, that's a really good program. I want to sign up for it. It's like, oh my goodness, so well presented. I do want to kind of take it from, I'm very much around science and how we can change our habits and how we can make a long-term change, because I really want people to participate in the program, feel better in their health, but it's like decades of improvement over time. And I think what we've landed on here is a sweet spot of how do we create new habits? How do we maintain habits? And so I'm thinking about why 6 months. So there's a scientific rationale from that, but you also change your brain and how your brain functions and how your body functions in relationship with that if you practice these as well. Recently, I've been on this whole kick around ultra processed foods, and there's an opportunity here. If people can kind of change their diet in effective and easy ways, it can have profound influences on their health in multiple domains. So I'm really thinking that there's some real kind of quick wins, takeaways that you can take away from this program. And so as I'm talking to you now, I'm thinking about you as a person. How can you improve your health? How can you improve your energy and your cognitive ability, et cetera, et cetera? And so I'm thinking over 6 months, we can help transform your diet to a healthier diet. There's also time-restricted eating. Again, the timing of what you eat is as important, well, not as important, but it's very, very important. If you can give yourself a time off of eating for 12 to 14 hours overnight, it actually allows the inflammation in your body to settle, allows your GI tract to settle down, et cetera, et cetera. So again, we can coach you through this over 6 months, hoping that you'll transform that and get into that habit in the long term. There's a whole science around the microbiome, which is the 100 trillion bacteria in your gut. They're absolutely critical to your health. And again, we'll be chirping on that. So even though you may not follow our recommendations exactly, if you change your diet, you can really change your overall health. And the other one is what you may not be exposed to, and what might be good for everybody who does this program, is to actually practice a relaxation technique. We can train ourselves to feel less stressed, to be more resilient, to come back to feeling more centered more quickly. But it's like training your brain. And if you can get into the habit of practice an easy technique, you'll actually change your neurocircuitry, which we've actually been able to prove through our trials and so on. And lastly, I want to reiterate what Gabriela said around sedentarism. So sitting is the new smoking, meaning we need to stand up 5 minutes on the hour. And again, these are little hacks that we can almost all do, would actually have us feel stronger and healthier. And on that, the program is also meant to be fun. So I'm going to ask you, even now, or even if you're watching the video afterwards, let's stand up for even 30 seconds. I'm going to take you through a little bit of Qigong. So everyone stand up if you would. You can turn off your camera if you really want to. I'm kind of stuck here. But feet shoulder width apart, and bend your knees just a little bit. And I want you to pretend you're like a zombie, breathing in through your nose, bringing your arms up, and then breathing out through your mouth and bringing your hands down. So it's like, this is Qigong, breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And bring your attention to the experience. What are you experiencing in your body right now? Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. Very nice. And allow yourself to settle one more time. Breathing in through your nose and out through your mouth. And even there, you can sit down again. Even there, you would have had almost certainly a relaxation response. And so it's something that's simple. You can set a YouTube talk and dance to a YouTube video in your kitchen. There's lots of different ways you can practice relaxation. You can practice exercise, and we want you to, have fun. This is meant to be fun, that you're bringing in your family members and your friends, and you're kind of modeling what it's like to actually take care of yourself and to be in a more positive space. Because this really is very, very comprehensive. So we need people to go on this trial. So please share this video with your friends and families, your colleagues, anybody at work. Just like, we need we need to do this as a community. This is Pictou County that's going to kind of pilot this, pioneer this. So we really want people to sign up. Almost everybody qualifies because, I mean, we all, likely suffer from something, so if overweight with a BMI greater than 25, if you're suffering from any type of depression, you have some arthritis, like there's lots of different ways.
You have headaches, you've got a concussion, you have trouble digesting stuff every time you eat, no matter what. It just doesn't feel like you're polluted. Things are not working. You feel fatigued. Yeah. And it's very heartful. I think one of the things that I want to say is that you really get to see us as we are in real life. I don't think I can say that enough. And you'll see the videos. I mean, at some point, I'm sure you're going to have pity, because I know a lot of people do for us. You see us early in the morning, we get up and we talk to you about this stuff, and we show you. I mean, Rob does all sorts of crazy things like, no. Let's show them what we do for this healthy habit of, because, there's a science behind a healthy habit. One of the things we say, take vitamin D. And he says, no, let's show them the bathroom. And of course, I didn't clean the bathroom because I thought, he's going to show this on camera. He takes the camera. We're going in the bathroom. You get to see the vitamin D. He shakes us. I say, God, this is it. This is as raw as it can get. But then that encourages you to be raw towards us, because we all heal, we all grow. We exchange. You have just as much wisdom, life that you've been living, that we can share with one another, that we can start living those principles. Enough of talking. Let's live them.
Nice.
Let's get them together.
Bring them into the day-to-day, right? And so we're in this together. I think that's the takeaway, right? And so please invite your friends and family into the trial. We will make space for however many show up. I mean, we've budgeted for 150 people. I don't care. We would do it for 500. We'll make it just happen. So we're really hoping to get maximum number of people, because then scientifically you can actually look to see, the relation between, someone says the complaint of depression and then the outcome, et cetera, et cetera. So the more the merrier, obviously. And then ultimately, this is also a research trial that we want to be able to publish internationally, because I think this program can help a lot of people in a lot of different communities. So, and so therefore we're so happy to work with Michelle and team Aberdeen Health Foundation, lots of other team members within the Aberdeen and the Pictou community. So we're really maybe hand it back to you, Michelle, for some reflections, and also just want to thank everybody who's participating in some way, including advertising the program. So thank you.
Well, thank you. And I think now that's why everybody could probably see or get a little glimpse of why we're so excited about this program in particular. And not only is it science-based, but it has this special secret ingredient, which is the co-leads that have created it. They've put all of the wisdom of their careers, but also all of the heart in terms of how they approach their work and healing and caring for others. And it comes through in this program. And so my unscientific observation is that I think that that's the approach that makes the difference and is the key game changer about this program compared to typical other programs that may be available out there. We know that this is a big ask. It's a big ask to commit to a 6-month journey of making healthy choices and healthy habits. And we know it's a big ask because it's a research study. So there's something even more being asked of you. But I think what you can see is that the experience of being in this program is really going to be about developing a relationship with the co-leads, and then the potential to connect in other ways that are going to be offered through the program, such as having a buddy, if you want to have a buddy, or we are exploring some other ways that participants can connect in person on the ground. So though the program is wonderful, it's in-house, you can do it from the comfort and safety of your home, super convenient. We also recognize that the best way to really form those habits, to really solidify those habits, is to have and develop healthy relationships and peer networks that support you on your health journey and support you in making healthy choices. And so the program is going to hope to build some of those connections in those ways. And that's why we're also working with our local team, our local primary care and chronic disease management team, to help us with some on-the-ground activities that PEP participants could potentially tap into and engage in. And so to that end, I'd like to introduce Haley Kirby, who is the primary care coordinator here in Pictou County. Welcome, Haley.
Okay, thank you. I'll be fast in case we want time for some questions here at the end. I just want to talk a little bit about some of the social aspects of the program and how you guys could build connections with other participants in the program. So PEP is a home-based program, but obviously social relationships are really important. So we want to encourage people to go on this journey with friends or family, or to challenge friends and family to join with them and create a big, robust group. But also to make some social connections with other participants along the way. So to facilitate that, we are trying to offer opportunities for participants to socialize and build relationships by way of a buddy system and connecting with other people. We have the optional group meetups, and then we have the weekly Zoom calls to meet other people, just to encourage each other and support each other along the way. And then for folks that are experiencing chronic disease like diabetes, heart disease, COPD, there is also services and resources available through One Door Chronic Disease Management here locally.
Excellent. Yeah, and it is a monthly video conference, just to clarify that.
Okay.
I think there's a good hack here is that all you need to do is get one person within your family who kind of qualifies, and then the whole family can do the program together, right? So even though we want maximum number of people to show up, if it's grandma who has a little bit of heart disease, get grandma to sign up, and then the kids can kind of join in, and like everyone gets to do this together. So I was using Haley's ideas as that.
No worries, Rob. So we're gonna shift over so that we can do Q&A. But before I do that, I just want to wrap up by saying, like, just a heartfelt thank you to Doctors Ilie and Rutledge for embarking on this journey with us in Pictou County, to Haley and the primary care team for supporting the initiative and finding ways to support participants on the ground locally. And thank you to all of you who joined today. We hope that you might be inspired to sign up, go and see if you're eligible to participate. And we hope that you'll be inspired to tell others about the program. As Haley mentioned, we hope that you'll put out some friendly challenges maybe to your friends and family and ask them to join you on this 6-month health journey. The reason that we're here, the reason why the foundation feels this conversation is so important, as Dr. Ilie referenced, in our community, the risk of developing chronic disease is far too high. Chronic disease management and prevention has become a priority for our foundation because we believe that with the right investments and the right partnerships, we can change the health horizon for our community. So, we really have this vision of a Pictou County in which the healthy choice is the easy choice, that the healthy choice is the norm and not the exception. To do that, to get there, requires a long-term plan with many partners to help shape and recraft our entire surroundings to help us make the healthy choice the easy choice. So we see this day, this PEP rally, as just the first step on a long road towards creating a healthier Pictou County. And we want to thank you for being here with us from the start. So thank you. I'm going to stop recording.